Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Fayy, and for today's video, I'm bringing you guys my Amazon favorites. And as you can see by the title, we are focusing on just the home favorites today. So if you've been keeping up with my vlogs, this area will not be unfamiliar to you. You guys know I sit in my kitchen, I talk to you guys a lot in my kitchen, I do clean with me's in my kitchen, and I also order a lot of stuff from Amazon for my kitchen. So I'm not only going to be showing you guys things in my kitchen, but just stuff around my house in general that I have been loving that I picked up from Amazon. If you are not aware, we are currently in the midst of the 2 Prime days. So it started today and it goes until tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure that I shared with you guys a couple of items that I have been loving around my home that I think you guys would be interested in as well. I have everything linked down below for you guys in my Amazon storefront. So if you're interested in any of the items that I share with you, it'll be super easy to shop everything that I share in today's video, among other things that I have just in my Amazon storefront that I've purchased over the past couple of months. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the vibe, be sure to click subscribe down below, and let's go ahead and get into the favorites. Alright y'all, so since we're already standing right here, I figured I would start off with an item that I like to use for my dishwasher, and it is this magnet. So this is a clean, dirty dishwasher magnet. So obviously on one side it says clean, on the other side it says dirty. I really like this one because of the aesthetic, which you'll see with a lot of the stuff that I'm going to show you in my house, that the aesthetics are very much important to me. So it's a marble magnet, and on one side obviously it has black marble that says dirty, and on the other side it says clean. I really like this because number one, it was super inexpensive, and number two, it really helps for me and my husband to know whether the dishes in the dishwasher obviously are clean or dirty. Because basically we were having a lot of situations where maybe I went ahead and started the dishwasher, or he started the dishwasher, and we were putting dirty items with clean dishes and vice versa. So this is something simple, especially if you have kids or just a lot of people that live in your house. It's just the 2 of us. But I can imagine if we had more people living in our house, how useful this would be, because it's super useful just for us too. So that's the first thing. All right, y'all. So next up, I have my oil and vinegar dispensers, and then also my salt and pepper grinders. So if you watched my fridge organization vlog, which if you haven't, after you're finished watching this video, definitely go check out that one because I have a lot of Amazon mentions in that video. I showed you guys when I first purchased these, unboxing them, filling them up, and I have been loving these. So just giving y'all a little update from that video. I have absolutely been loving these dispensers. I like that they have, I don't even know what this is called, but it basically, it's like a weight. So when you pour the vinegar or olive oil out, or whatever oil you have in there, it opens up for you to pour it, and then it closes when you lift it back up, so it keeps the liquid or oil or whatever from leaking out. So I really like these. Another item that was pretty inexpensive, they came together, so definitely had to mention these. Also like that they came with the O and the V already on the bottles, because I do have a Cricut, but the Cricut's been in the box for a minute. I need to unbox it so I can start labeling things, but I haven't really gotten around to that. So I like that these already came labeled, and they just sit really cute and nicely over here on my countertop. And then these are our salt and pepper grinders, which I absolutely love. We had some other ones before I got these that I got from Walmart, and they worked okay at first, but after a while, they just weren't really grinding. They just weren't really getting the job done, and honestly, they weren't really that pretty. They were glass with like metal. The top was metal, and they just looked cheap. So I wanted to get some new ones. I found these on Amazon. I love that they're just sleek, really cute. I love that they're matte black, and they work really well. So you just fill them from the top, and then they open from the bottom for you to grind out the salt and the pepper. And I also like that, well, this one needs to be refilled, but you can see the peppercorn and then your salt in each one. So they just look really nice sitting on the counter. And again, another cute but inexpensive Amazon find. All right, y'all, so the next thing I have to share with you is something that I use in my fridge, and it's these canisters. I can't remember if I shared these with you in my vlog or not, but I have really been into just having everything in my fridge I want to say depotted. I know that's like a makeup term, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I like everything to be in similar bottles and just look cute and aesthetic in the fridge. So I found these on Amazon, really inexpensive. These are glass jars, One thing I will mention to you though is that they do not do well with hot liquids. They recommend that you actually don't use hot liquids in these. I put one in the dishwasher and it cracked. So just a heads up, you want to make sure that you are not using any hot liquids in these containers, but I like to use them for milk, for orange juice, for cranberry juice, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll just show y'all a quick little close-up of the container. I don't love this, but it's fine. And then it has this little rubber part on the bottom that keeps it from slipping on the inside of the fridge. So definitely wanted to mention these to you guys. And they do come, I think, in more than just this black color, but obviously the black goes with the vibe. So I got the ones with the black top and the black rubber bottom. All right, y'all, so the next item is something that I have that is honestly kind of extra. I'm not even gonna front, but it does kind of elevate your drink. So if you like to make drinks at home, like margaritas or drink wine or anything like that that has ice in it, this is something that is gonna take your drink to the next level. And it is these silicone ice trays. So I actually have two. I have the circular ones and then I also have a square one. So this one I just took out of the freezer. So I'll just show y'all up close because I really need to put it back in the freezer. But this is what it looks like. And it just makes like that fancy craft ice that you get when you are, you know, out at a restaurant or at a bar and they come out and have like the big ice cubes in your drink. So you can make them at home. So like I said, I have the square one. I think these came as a set. I don't remember exactly, but they're by the same brand. I want to say they came as a set, but if they didn't, I'll be sure to link both the square and the circular ones in my Amazon store. But for the circular ones, it also comes with a little small funnel that you just put in this hole to put the water in. And these are super cute, especially when we're entertaining and we have people over and we're making drinks. Like the other day, we had some people over and we were making margaritas, and it's just a nice little extra touch when you're making, you know, your cute little drinks to also have cute ice, if that's even a thing. But to me it is, and I think it makes a difference. So these, like I said, will be linked in my Amazon store. Really inexpensive, easy to take care of, very durable. They wash easily. They're dishwasher safe. So yes, definitely recommend. All right, y'all, so next we are by the fridge. I have a couple of items that I want to show y'all inside of my fridge. Again, if you have not seen my fridge organization video, I highly recommend that you check that out because you'll get a much more in-depth of me actually cleaning and organizing my fridge and all of the new items that I got to make my fridge nice and organized. But I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of things that you can get off of Amazon that I've been loving for my fridge. So let's go ahead and get inside. So this is the inside of my refrigerator, and the main thing that I wanted to show you guys, it's like two things that I wanted to show you. The first one is this egg organizer. So this is what she looks like. So this, I believe, holds like 18 eggs. And again, it's just another aesthetic thing. I like the way that it looks in the refrigerator. And I also like that I can see inside of it. So I know when we're running low on eggs, when we need to get more. If you hear clicking in the background, it's Apollo walking around. Y'all know my dog is always right up under me. But the main thing that I really like about this, outside of it just being more aesthetically pleasing in the fridge, is the fact that I can see all of, and that's my fridge beeping, I'm gonna close it in a second, but the fact that I can see all of the eggs that are in here and when it's getting low, because we would get to where there'd be like 1 egg or 2 eggs when we have the regular cartons in the fridge, and we pull the eggs out thinking we're about to make breakfast and there's like 1 egg in there. So this is very convenient just to be able to see, you know, how many eggs we actually have left in the refrigerator. All right, y'all, so the last thing that I want to show you in the fridge are these Lazy Susans. I added these to my fridge when I did my clean out. And the thing that I really love about these is, number one, it makes it where you can combine or categorize like items together, and it takes up way less space in the refrigerator, because before we just had everything stuffed in there. A lot of stuff was getting pushed to the back and it was just hard to see everything. Whereas with this, you can literally see everything that you have because this spins. I have one right here and then I have one in the back for our salad dressings that also spins. So highly recommend this, and I'll just take it out so that you guys can see a little bit better. So this one has like jellies and just different things on there, and then it just spins like So yeah, these are definitely a game changer. Highly recommend. And the next thing I'm going to show you guys is over in my pantry. All right, y'all. So next up, we're over in my pantry. There's a lot of organization that I've done in here. There's still a lot more that I want and need to do. But I really just brought you guys over here to show you these containers. So these are from the OXO brand. This is what they look like. I'm sure these are no stranger to most of you guys. Like, they sell these a lot of different places. You can find them at Target, you can find them at Home Goods. I really wanted to get my hands on these for the longest time, and I ended up finding that picking them up on Amazon was the best deal. So I have a couple of different sizes in my pantry. This one I actually got in a set of 3, and it comes with a scoop. So I'll show y'all. If I take this off, and then on the inside, it has this little scoop that just connects to the lid. And then obviously you just slide it off when you're ready to scoop out, you know, whatever. And these are half cup scoops. And then it just stays on the top. I did notice that with my other containers, they didn't come with the scoop. So I don't know if you have to buy it separate or what. But with these larger ones, it came in a set of 3. And then also these medium-sized ones right here, it came in a set of 3. And then as you can see, I just have a bunch of other different sizes. Like I have this one, which is a little bit smaller. And these labels that I have on the front of the container, I actually made these myself. I picked out some like clear sticker paper that I actually also got off Amazon, and I just printed straight on these using ink from my printer and cut them out and put the labels on the containers. So highly recommend these. The main selling point of these containers is that they help to keep the food inside of them fresh. So as you can see, I have things that typically would be in bags that I would probably have to put in a Ziploc bag or try to like roll down and seal some kind of way. So stuff like sugar, flour, grits, all of my rice, breadcrumbs, granola, chia seeds, all of that kind of stuff. I prefer to have them in these types of containers. Also baking soda, because it just keeps, it's like an airtight seal. So it keeps everything in the containers really fresh. So I definitely plan on getting more of these because there's a lot more stuff in here that I could probably depot or debox or decan and put in these containers. And in general, I just think it makes the pantry look really nice and organized and just like clean and just, you already know the aesthetic. It's giving aesthetics. All right, y'all, so we're on the other side of my kitchen now, and on this side, I have a couple of things that I want to show you guys. I think just 2 things that I want to show y'all. One I've showed you guys before, and one is a new item that I don't think I've talked about on my channel before. So the first thing is this little handheld mixer. I'm sure this is not something that you guys have never seen before. All the girlies are talking about the handheld mixers for frothing their milk, making their matchas, and all of that kind of stuff. This one that I have is from the brand Zule Kitchen. So this is what it looks like up close. And I also like that this one comes with a stand, and it comes in a ton of different colors. So obviously I got the black one. That's no surprise. But it comes, I think, in blue, green, purple, pink, tons of different colors. So if you want something besides just, you know, your typical neutrals, you could get a different color. It's battery operated, and you just push this little button at the top. The bottom spins, and you can use it to mix your drinks, to froth your milk, and all of that kind of stuff. It works really well for making matcha and like mixing the powder into whatever liquid it is that you're using. And this is something that we use literally almost every day. So I get a lot of use out of this. It was pretty inexpensive. I believe it was like $10 or $15. Don't quote me, but I do remember it being pretty inexpensive. And I've had this item for a while now. I've had it for easily, I would say over 6 months at least, maybe even over a year, and it's still going strong. I haven't even had to replace the battery on this since I've gotten it, and like I said, we use it just about every day. So definitely had to mention that to you guys. And then the next item I wanted to mention to y'all is a wine glass. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have been seeing the kind of like square thin stem wine glasses that a lot of people have been using, like, you know, on Instagram when they do their cute little wine pours. Well, I wanted to get a glass like that. I wanted to get a set of 4. And everywhere that I looked, they were pretty expensive. So obviously I went to Amazon and I found a really nice set, really great quality that I use all the time when I'm trying to get a little fancy, want to make a little mimosa or some orange juice, but also when I'm drinking my wine. So I keep my wine glasses up here, and these are the glasses. Like I said, they do come in a set of 4. So here is a close-up of the glass so that you guys can see. Really, really good quality. I don't remember the brand, but of course, like I told you guys, I'll have everything linked in my Amazon storefront. And I put these in the dishwasher. I've hand washed them. I haven't had any of them break. Like I said, they're just really great quality. And if I remember correctly, I think I got all 4 of them for like $40 or $50, which is a really great deal, because originally I had found some at like Crate & Barrel, and like some other places online, and I definitely didn't find any where I was getting 4 glasses for the price that I got them off of Amazon. So if you're looking for some really nice, you know, classy, chic, more upscale wine glasses, and you don't want to break the bank, I got you, girl. I'll have it linked for y'all in my Amazon storefront. Okay, so the last thing that I have to share with y'all in the kitchen before we go and sit down on the couch, because my back is killing me, but I do have a couple more things that I want to talk about that are not kitchen items. I wanted to share these bowls with you guys. Now, these are a little bit more colorful. They're a little bit outside of the aesthetic. I did actually find that you can get these in black. So like all these colors, they just have them in black, but it's not that serious. I already purchased these, so you know, I'll just hold on to these. So these are mixing bowls. It comes in a set of 2, 4, 6. And the thing that I really love about these is that this bottom part is silicone. So basically all of these colors, the lids match the bowls. So the bowls fit inside of each other, and then the lid colors match the bottom of the bowls. And you never think about how convenient it is to have a silicone bottom to a bowl until you have one. So we had some other bowls that we were using as our mixing bowls before, and I saw these on Amazon and I decided to pick them up because I just wanted to get a set, because the ones that I had before, they were like all different sizes and they didn't really go together. And I just wanted to get a really nice set that would all fit, you know, inside of each other, that I could store really nicely in the cabinet. So I ended up picking up these, and I think these are by, oh, okay. I thought maybe they were by the OXO brand, but they're not. But these I really love, like I said, because when we're mixing things on the counter or just doing, you know, just cooking and we have a lot of stuff going on, it really comes in handy to have the non-slip grip on the bottom of the bowls. So this is kind of like a random thing, but a very much practical item. So definitely wanted to mention these to you guys. And the last few things, like I said, we're gonna head over to my living room and we'll go through the last couple of home items over there. All right, y'all, so I figured I would finish the rest of the video sitting on the couch because honestly, my back is killing me. And most of everything else that I have to show you guys is not stuff that I have currently in my kitchen. I know it was heavy on the kitchen stuff, but you guys know, if you've been watching my vlogs, how much I enjoy organizing and how much time I've actually put into my kitchen recently. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff in the kitchen to show you guys. And since we've all kind of gotten to where we're at home a lot more these days, I figured there would be a lot of items in the kitchen that would be useful to you guys. But I do have a couple of other items that are not kitchen related, so let's go ahead and get into those. So first things first are these pillows. So all of the pillows that I have on my couch are pillows that were previously covered with other pillowcases, and I just switched out the pillowcases to match my vibe and my aesthetic. So all of the pillow coverings that I have on the pillows on my couch are from Amazon. So the first one that I have is this one, and I think I showed these to you guys when I did my living room refresh because I switched out all of my pillow covers. I don't remember what color. Oh, I think the other ones were like a cream, silver, and gold, but I just really like these better. So these are just a black velvet with a kind of cream colored seam. And then I also have this one, which is really cute. This one actually comes in a 2-pack. The other one, let me get it for y'all. Okay, so here's the set. So we have this one, And then we also have this one. This one I think is really cute. It's got like a lot of different textures on it, which hopefully you guys will be able to see. I really like the textures on this pillow. And then this one obviously was the one that came with it. So these are like the accent pillows that I have on the couch. And then the last one that I have is this one, which is literally just a black fur pillow. All of these are super comfortable. Like I said before, the pillow inserts that I have in these I already had. And I just changed out the pillow covers, but you can also buy pillow inserts off of Amazon as well. So I'll try to remember to link those for you guys. And I just realized that I keep looking over at this screen. I'm gonna try to look at y'all. I have a different setup because obviously I don't normally film in my living room. So I don't normally have this like side monitor situation happening, but I'm looking at y'all. I'm gonna remember to look at y'all. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is my Hydro Flask. I have mentioned this to y'all several other times when I've shared my favorites, and I had to mention it to you again. This I honestly cannot live without, especially as hot as it's been in Atlanta recently, and just in general, I've been trying to be a little bit more health conscious and aware of how much water I'm drinking. Drinking enough water makes such a difference in your skin, in the way you feel, just staying hydrated in general. And having this water bottle makes it super easy for me to make sure that I'm staying on top of my water intake. This does such a great job of keeping your water cold. I've had several times that I've filled this up and 24 hours later, even over 24 hours later, it is still cold. So this is worth every penny. It's a little bit more expensive for a water bottle. I think this was like $50, which for a water bottle, that's kind of expensive. But I think it's worth it because it's really good quality. This is something that I think is gonna last me for a really long time. I got my husband one as well. Mine is the 32 ounce. And then I got my husband the 40 ounce. But these we take with us everywhere. They're durable. And like I said, they keep your water really, really cold. So while we're still on drinking items, I also wanted to share these straws with you guys. So these are glass straws, and I really this is another probably somewhat unnecessary but necessary item. So I've kind of been on a kick the last couple of months with really trying to decrease the amount of waste that we are producing in this house. I noticed that there were just so many things that we were doing that I've just always done that were really just super wasteful. So for example, using plastic straws, using Ziploc bags to store like food in the refrigerator or like snacks and stuff like that. We do still use Ziploc bags, but I do try to use like reusable Ziploc bags or like Tupperware more when I can, just so that I'm not running through as much plastic. So part of that was getting these straws. And like I said, these are glass straws, but these are very durable. We have dropped these, they've gotten sloshed all over the sink, all types of things, and I have not had one straw break. It comes in a set of 10, so you get 5 of the ones that are curved and then 5 of the straight straws. And I absolutely love these. Another pretty inexpensive purchase, but definitely worth it because we use these all the time, like literally every single day. I've gotten to the point where I can't drink a drink unless I have a straw, and I love these glass straws even more than my plastic reusable straws that have come with like my Starbucks cups. I prefer these glass straws so much more. So definitely wanted to mention those. The next item is my little candle wick trimmer. This is an item that I purchased, I think within the last 6 months or so, because I noticed, I don't know if y'all remember, there was a video that I posted a couple of months ago, and during that video, I was actually filming upstairs in my studio and my smoke detector went off, and I was burning one of Jackie's candles, and one of you guys actually mentioned in the comments that her candles, they don't burn like completely clean, and you have to make sure that you trim the wick. And prior to that, I did not have a wick trimmer. I was like using some scissors to try to like cut the wick in between burns. And then finally I was like, you know what, let me just get a wick trimmer. Let me just get one. So I found this one on Amazon, super inexpensive. I think this was like $5 or $7, but you can also buy a set where you have like the wick trimmer and you have like another piece that you can use to like lift the wick out of the wax if it gets pushed down in the wax. And I think there might be one other, the snuffer, I think is what it's called, that you put over the wick to put the fire out. I didn't really feel like I needed the other pieces, so I just got the wick trimmer. That was the main thing that I felt like I needed. I love how chic and sleek this is. Of course, it's a matte black. You guys already know the vibes. And I use this all the time, so definitely worth every penny. And then the next item that I have that I'm almost positive will be on sale during Prime Day is my Alexa and this holder for the Alexa. So we actually have several of our electronics in our house set up for Alexa. So like, for example, all of our lights in our house, our dining room, our kitchen, our bedroom lights, our outdoor lights, they're all set up on Alexa, where we can literally say, Alexa, turn off the kitchen, Alexa, turn on the dining room, Alexa, dim the kitchen to 50%, and she will do it. Obviously, she's not doing it right now because she's unplugged, but I do know that all of the Alexa products are gonna be on a pretty significant discount for Prime days. So if you've been on the fence about picking up one, I highly recommend. It is a little bit of an investment to switch your, switch things over to being able to be compatible with Alexa, but once you do it, listen, chef's kiss. I've gotten to the point now when I go to like other people's houses or even rooms in my house that are not connected to Alexa, because we haven't completely converted everything over, just mostly the rooms that we use the most. But whenever I go in rooms that are not connected to an Alexa, I'm like, I've just gotten so used to telling her to do things and me not having to think about doing anything. Like even in my beauty room, when I walk in my beauty room, I have it set up where I can say, Alexa, turn on beauty room, and it turns on the light, my main light on the ceiling. It turns on my beauty room lights. It turns on my camera. Like it literally just does everything for me, and it's so convenient. And then I also like this extra piece that we got. I kind of wish that I had gotten it in white because the Alexa is white, and I think that just would have looked better on the wall, but it's fine. But this is just something that allows you to sit your Alexa inside of, and then you can plug it into the wall and it just hangs on the wall. So kind of like how you can get those chargers where you can sit your phone on the charger while it's plugged into the wall. Kind of similar to that, but for the Alexa, like a docking station almost. And this is super convenient. We have, I think, another one of these as well, but I just love that it's not taking up unnecessary space on the countertop, and we can just have it plugged into the wall, and she just lives there. She's plugged up all the time, charging, and you know, she can still hear us when we need to give her commands. So definitely had to mention this. It obviously would not be an Amazon home haul without mentioning Alexa, so definitely had to give her a quick little shout out. And then I have two more things to share with you. Well, three more things. So one, let me say before I forget, this clock on the wall, I actually showed you guys in a vlog back in the winter when we got this clock and we actually installed it. Super easy. I honestly thought it was going to be much more of a process to install this clock on the wall, but it was honestly the easiest process that I could have imagined. I think the clock was like $40 or $50, and it's such a statement item. So all of the numbers, they look really like high quality because they have like a reflective, kind of almost mirrored front to them, but all of the numbers are actually, they're made out of foam. So they're super lightweight. They're not like metal numbers. The actual hands on the clock though, that is metal, but all of the numbers are like a foam material. And then the front of them just have like a really nice, like front kind of reflective sheen to them. I don't know. I'll show you guys a close-up so that you guys can see. But I have so many people that give us compliments on that clock when they come in and they see it in person. It just is such like a grand kind of statement, but it was very inexpensive. Like I said, the numbers are super lightweight, and they just have like an adhesive on the back that just sticks to the wall. Very easy to install, very easy to change the time when you need to like do an hour forward or back for daylight savings time. And it's just such a vibe on that wall, and it just takes up the perfect amount of space because I really wanted to put something on that wall that was going to really just take up the full wall space, and that clock just does it for me. So I'll show you guys close-ups of that so that you guys can see, because obviously I know you can't see with me talking about it right here, but wanted to mention that before I forget. And then the next thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is what? Okay, so I'm going to talk about this skylight. So this is an item that I saw someone share on their Instagram. Sorry, I'm looking over here again. But this is an item that I saw someone share on their Instagram. I think it was actually That Tart, which I'm not sure if you guys have heard of her, but she gets a lot of super little like cute and quirky items that she finds on Instagram. And this was one of the items that she actually shared on her page. So what this is it's basically like a projector, but it projects galaxy, like stars and not really constellations. I think there are ones that you can get that do reflect like more options. This one, it just does like stars, clouds, and that kind of stuff, and it is such a vibe. So we keep this in our room. We normally turn it on at night, like when we're about to go to sleep, and it kind of just helps to like calm you down and like get you in the right mood and vibe for like settling down and going to sleep. But it has a couple different settings on it. You can change the brightness. You can change the color. So I believe this one, you can do just blue. You can do blue, or you can do just the stars, which is blue. You can do the stars with clouds, and then you can do the stars with clouds with like green, I think. Or you can make it just completely green. But this was another item that was pretty inexpensive. And then like I said before, they have a couple of different versions. So I think this is the most basic version, but they do have another version that has more options and more colors. And I think they also have one that can connect to your phone. So this one, I just click the buttons on the side, which are right here, the different buttons. But I think they do have one that you can connect to your phone, like I said, that does a bunch of different colors. So definitely recommend this if you want something that kind of just like creates a little vibe, especially for like watching movies. Chef's kiss. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you guys is this little bamboo desk. So this is another item, obviously, that I got off of Amazon. This is what she looks like, matte black. I use this all the time because especially now I'm working from home about 2/3 of the month. So I don't always want to be sitting up in my office. And then also too, when I'm editing videos, I don't always want to have to be sitting up in my office to edit. Sometimes I want to be able to be down here with my husband, down here with my dog, like watching movies and kind of multitasking. So I ended up picking this up so that I could have something where I could sit my computer on top and still be able to work without having to be hunched over and just, you know, whatever. You can also use this as like a dinner table, like for food and drinks. It does have a spot on here where you can put your drink. There's also a little drawer on the side that you can put stuff in. And then this part right here has a little, like, has vents. So when you sit your computer on here, it doesn't overheat. And then it also, like, you can set different angles. So like I can have it up higher like this, or a little bit lower if you're like reading a book, for example, or I can have it all the way down if I have my computer on it. So I absolutely love this. This is another item that I use almost every day because I'm on my computer just about every day. And like you can see how comfortable this is. Like if I was just chilling on the couch, leaning back in the corner, I could have my computer on here, be working, watching TV, and it's just a really convenient item that I get a lot of use out of. Very durable. It's wood, like real wood, and it's held up really, really well. My husband has one too. He actually painted his red, so he, like, part of it is black and then he painted some other parts of it red. So if you want to paint it, you can. It's held up really well to the paint that he did. He did like a glossy red spray paint on his. So yeah, I think that is pretty much all that I wanted to share with you guys for this Amazon haul. There's a lot of other things that I could talk about, but I obviously didn't want the video to be extremely long. So I do plan on filming a part 2 to this video, specifically talking about tech items, because I also, like when I was making my list of the things I wanted to talk about in this video, I did have several tech items that I wanted to talk about. But again, like I said, I didn't want this to turn into like an hour, 2 hour long video. So I figured I could just talk about the tech Amazon stuff in a separate haul, like my beauty influencer favorites items that are like tech related. So let me know down below in the comments if that's something that you guys want to see. Like I said before, I will have my entire storefront linked for you guys down below. So it'll have all the items that I share with you guys in today's video. It'll be organized by category, but also it'll have just a bunch of other items that I've just purchased at other times. that I didn't mention in today's video that I do still recommend. And if there's anything that you guys are interested in that you've seen in other vlogs or that you have questions about or that you're not able to find in my storefront, feel free to let me know down below in the comments and I will provide those links to you guys. And yeah, I think that's all that I have to share with y'all for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going to be shopping the sale, what you plan to get, if there's anything that I need to add to my list for the Prime days. And again, like I said, Prime days are starting today, the 12th, and then also tomorrow, the 13th. So let me know what y'all got in the cart, what you guys plan on getting, if there's anything that you guys recommend to me that I should add before, while I have the chance to get a little discount. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have. So thanks again so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl